So I'm going to do this is a special crossword. I mean, I read the thing across the top, but you can't quite. It's just been cut off. This was published in the Sunday Times on Sunday, the 12th of January, 2025, and it says this puzzle is being republished to mark the centenary of the Sunday Times crossword, illustrating its evolution over 100 years. So this is a puzzle. This is puzzle from 1975. They also published a puzzle from 1935 and 1955. According to some of the better solvers, the puzzles from 1935 and 1955 were basically incomprehensible, but they felt that 1975 was kind of doable now. I don't think it'll be doable for me, but I'm going to give it a go. Just see how it goes. I mean, what I noticed is it's a very nice symmetrical kind of grid. All these big words around the edge. Not long. There's no long words on it apart from these two down the middle. It isn't quite rotationally symmetrical. You've got four things here and only 2, 2, 1 there, so that's been changed. And across the middle you've got a tripler. I don't know. It's not quite symmetrical, but it's close, I think. Anyway, yeah, there's the middle bit there. Anyway, so I'm going to just reset the timer and I'm going to crack on and see how it goes. So they run away like oriental runners with long strides. They run away like oriental runners with long strides. Okay. She's mad, deranged, ruined. I mean, that looks like an anagram of she's mad. Deranged is an anagram indicator, meaning a word for ruined, which would be, I'm going to write that down as my first anagram of the day. S-H-S-M-D. Smashed. Must be smashed, mustn't it? Smashed. Okay, we'll go with smashed. And on to next one. Weave a new net beside the post, perhaps. Okay, weave a new net. So weave probably is what we're trying to get to. A new net would be T-E-N-E-N-T. 10. I'm going to put 10 there. Post. Mail. Post. Port. Oh, port. I can't read it. It's a very different font to look at this one. Port. Aiden. Don't know. Okay. Let's go from there to food for blockheads. What? Food for blockheads. I think that's just double definition, I assume, and I need a word for blockheads. A 1970s word for blockheads that may still exist. Like nutters or something. Nutters. Nuts. Queen has a friend, so ER has a friend, one in North London. Victoria. A friend, a pal. A pal, a mate. Okay, these subjects demand work in spasms. Excuse me. These subjects demand work in spasms. I mean, spasms could be an anagram. I can't think what it would be. These subjects demand. There's a lot of S's in that word though. Lad takes a hint when disturbed out east. Okay, so lad takes a hint when disturbed out east. Lad could be son. Could be, I think there's an anagram of a hint. Irishman disturbs the peace of these good and loyal subjects. Irishman disturbs the peace. So Irishman, I assume, would be, well, it's either the name of an Irishman. I can't think what Paddy, I suppose, would be the classic example. I've not been chatting into my mic. Oh dear. So, I don't know how that came across, but I've been a little bit sound poor. Irishman disturbs the peace of these good and loyal subjects. Again, subjects, is that that second one on subjects? I'm wondering if it's things like English or maths. Disturbs the peace of these good and loyal subjects. What about next? Oh, over here. Empty the cases of the New York group. empty. The cases of the TE 10E group, no, empty. He isn't needed when changing the helium into a weapon. So THEHELIUM in to A, but he isn't. Actually, so yeah, okay, so take out there. So changing THE and then LIUM INTOA. Don't know. From that time on, about to be free from pretense. About would be re or C. Free would be rid. My word. I mean, this isn't anything worse than normal for me, to be fair. Work with very large total animal. Work is an op. Very large is VL. OS maybe. Outsize. Opossum. Hurrah! Okay, OP for work, op, OS for very large, and sum for total. Get me. The breaking of an oath by the adjudicators. Breaking of an oath by the adjudicators. Well, that looks like it should be an error of an oath or something, or oath by, but keep up, support. Oh, that's a good double def, surely. Keep up. Maintain. Doesn't quite, there's too many letters. Okay, well, two so far. Brilliant. Get lean this way. It's simple and effective. It's simple and effective is easy. This way. ST for straight away in danger. in the something, I would think that is. In danger. Well, you got in already. Straight away is at once, at. Don't know. I'll leave it like that, but the boy, little by little, takes on a girl. Gosh. The boy, little by little, takes on a girl. Is little abbreviated to an L? Ready? First go next. What? Ready? First go next. Okay. Take a tanning. Take a tanning is sunbathing. Sunbathe. Take. Cool. It spells trouble to restrict worship. It spells trouble to restrict worship. Atheism. Restrict word. Okay, so trouble is ale. It spells. I think trouble is probably that. To restrict worship is preaching is to. Don't know. Henry. Okay, there's my H for Henry. Takes on a master of the game. Cool. I haven't got a clue about that one either, really. Diana's okay, to move in some direction as well. So I'd think that is an anagram of Diana's, and then put some kind of letter on the end, directional letter on the end as well. Diane, Dennis. No. Where's the drink? Where's the drink? In a cruet love. And it's a cocktail. Okay, so that looks like an anagram of cruet love. Where's the drink? Cruet love. I mean, anagrams are not my forte at the best of times, but when I haven't got any letters in there to guide me, it can be a bit even harder. Cruet love. Leg gets broken in an eastern continent, but it causes no pain. Leg gets is 7 letters in an eastern continent, but it causes no pain. I've got an S in there though. Oh, there's an S down there. Leg gets. Anesthesia, isn't it? I don't know what it is. Anesthesia. There's Asia. Asia and Asia. Leg. Anesthetic. Anesthesia. Anesthesia. I can't even spell the thing. Anesthesia. What's that? Net. Net hes. That doesn't really work. Analgesic. Leg. Definitely something to do with Asia though, I'm pretty certain that much. Leg gets is too many letters. Yeah, hang on. Asia. So that just means analgesic. Analgesia. I think that's one. I think that's what it is. I think I got that right. Analgesia. Good. Gets a try in a scrimmage by careful planning. I'm noticing that 11 minutes have already ticked through on the clock and I haven't even got read all the clues yet. Gets a try in a scrimmage by careful planning. Careful planning. It's a scrimmage, a ruck, a maul. Gets a try. Scores. Gets a try. Probably means it's to try is to. Gets a try means to have an attempt, I assume. Gains ground, but stops. I mean that's going to be up, on, or in. I would think in there, or 2 maybe. Okay, but stops is an anagram, isn't it? Of that. So what do I say? But up could be an up. Let's try. Up will give us gains. Bus. What have we got left? B. T. OSS. Bots. Stops up. Doesn't really work. If I put TO there and put the UP up there. Doesn't really work. And ground is normally a good anagram indicator, and but stops has too many letters. Is that right? No, 5. Yeah, 5 and 3. So maybe I've gone too wrong on that. Yeah, I've got too many. Stops. There's another T. Okay, I'm going to put up though, because I think again is going to end in an up. I don't really know, but sink in disorder. Okay, that's with one chap who's a member of our tree. Kinsman, I think. Kinsman. I don't know why that is. Sink is in disorder with one chap. Yeah, kinsman. Okay. Hurrah! Another one. Picks off new growth. Is that picks off new growth? That's an anagram of growth, which would be beyond me. Doesn't seem likely. Okay, one ruined beyond recovery, one in the time of King George. So you'd think that's one ruined would be an anagram of one. I do anyway, because I'm desperately thinking that. Beyond recovery though. The time of King George was, I mean, there's 4 King Georges, which is really the 1700s going into the 1800s. I'm not sure what their house was. Regency, not Regency. Lack of approving signs in corners. Phew. Lack of approving signs, no. That's a gun anyway. Machine gun. Changing the helium. He isn't needed when changing the wind. Some machine gun, Tommy. Don't know, some kind of gun anyway, isn't it? So yeah, not really gone very well there. Let's have a look at the clues again then. So it's taken me 15 minutes just to read all the clues. That's how you find, yeah, that's how you find it is on puzzles where they're harder. It's, you kind of give it a bit more thought to try and figure out what's actually going on. They run away like oriental runners with long strides. I mean, long could be an L. Let's put an L there, just because I can. Strides. I don't think that's a reference to strides in. Yeah, smashed I've done. Good, in the sense of a new net. Maybe maybe that's in which case that would be entwine. Entwine. Yep, entwine. So pulse is wine. Okay, good. Good. So what have I actually got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 4. I had 4 clues, and I've added, which are mostly down there. I've added another 1 there, 5. Plus I've got a couple of halves in possibly. Well, that must be in the, I think now, or on the. Excuse me. What's next? Food for blockheads, no idea. Queen has a friend, one in North London. There's a lot of things in North London. I have no clue on that one. Right, let's have a look at this one over here, 2 down. The little boy, little by little, takes on a girl. No idea what that one's been doing. This one, did I look at these downs again? Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Take a tanning. No. It spells trouble. It spells could be a witch or something, couldn't it? Or a wizard. It spells. So not dictionary, is it? Okay, Henry, yep. Okay, not lots going on. Let's have a look at this one here. Just get off that. Empty the cases of the New York group. Empty. Well, that's probably analgesia and kinsman are probably the 2 clues I'm really happy with. And a possum, obviously. He isn't needed when changing the helium into a weapon. I kind of feel like that could be a machine gun, but I don't know what kind of machine gun. Oh, yeah, so that becomes no. Lack of approving signs in corners, no. Lack of, no. And that could be an anagram of growth. I mean, given that I've got an H and a O. What it'd be though? All I've got is really a G, isn't it? Growth. Whoa. It's more likely to be. Can't really see that being. Picks off. Oh, machine gun. He isn't needed when changing the helium into a weapon. Where are we getting gun? Is that changing the helium? Let's see. CHANGING THE helium. Okay. So it does seem like changing the helium. It could be the anagram. I mean, it seems a bit unlikely, but I can't see where else I'm going to get a gun. The letter for gun in there, really. So changing the helium, and then I'm writing this down at the moment, changing the helium. I can get rid of gun from that, which doesn't really help me, and then I can get rid of machine. Okay. Machine goes, which leaves me light machine gun. Okay, that wasn't particularly obvious. Light machine gun, really? I mean, I don't think that's kind of King George is going to be GR, isn't it? One ruined. One ruined beyond recovery. One in the time of King George. I mean, it could be actually R down there, I suppose. The breaking of an oath by the adjudicators gains ground, but stops. Pulls up. I think that's pulls up, isn't it? But I don't know. Pulls up is to stop. Gains ground. Pulls up. Not sure about that. From that time on, about to be free from pretense. Well, from that time on is normally something like therefore, thus forward, I think. So on, soon. About to be free, soon. Just have a swig of tea, excuse me for a minute. From that time on, kind of on there, can I soon? Well, I could soon, I suppose. So on, soon. Also for tense beginning with this. I can't think of one. Okay, so what goes on? Irishman disturbs the peace of these good and old subjects. Could be an anagram of the peace, but then what's my definition? I think Irishman, it might be an IR. This is, where's the drink? Oh, it's in a cruet love. Where's my tea? I've got one. What's that then? Cruet love. CRTUEOELV. Cruet love. Is that it can't be Molotov, and it's a cocktail. Where's the drink? One ruined beyond recovery. Goner. Oh, no, oh, one, literally. Yeah, goner. Yeah, a goner is someone who's, you can't recover them. From that time on, about to be free from pretense. This is the breaking of an oath by the adjudicators. Sorry, the breaking of an oath. What's an oath? Word. Okay, let's get back over here. Have a look at this one. Keep up support. Keep up. That one is picks off. Chooses. What's that? Picks. Choose. Choice. Picks off new growth. Lack of approving. Signs in corners. Gosh. Empty the cases of the New York group. 9-pack of the New York group. Unpack. I think that's unpack, isn't it? The UN pack. Okay. Unpack. Okay, interesting one. Grinding out slowly, but it is a real grind, this one. Oh, it spells trouble. To restrict worship. Got another swig of tea, excuse me. Just looking at a hint, thinking, lad. Yes, it is. It's an anagram of Thailand. So lad and a hint when disturbed. Hurrah! Another one knocked on the head. Diana's moved. Okay, in some direction, which is down. I suppose Diana's to move in some swell. In some direction. Swell. Is that going to be an anagram of Diana's? Or is it dies? Dis. It's more like dis, isn't it? Distend? I think that's distend. So you swell it. If something swells up, I think it distends. And to move in some direction is to tend towards it, I think. Okay, that's probably a palace, isn't it? Alexandra Palace. Oh, hello. Alexandra Pal Ace. It has a friend. I don't got. Alexandra has a pal Ace. Oh, friend one. Yes. Alexandra. Okay, good. I'm very pleased with myself now. I don't know what this is though. Takes on a master of the game. Henry. Takes on a master of the game. What is the game? And that, well, and that, take a tanning. Oh gosh, I said sunbathe, didn't I? So maybe that is sunbathe, which is a very cryptic kind of clue, or just a very standard cryptic. Yeah, some both, okay. I did say nutters on there, didn't I? Can that be nutters? Which would be takes on a master of the game. I really want to put hyena in there. Of the game. What's this? It spells trouble. To restrict worship. It spells. I'm not sure about that nutters. I think I'm probably getting excited about something that probably isn't worth getting excited about. But let's go and have a look at some of these over here now that I've got some more letters. This one though takes on a girl. Okay, so the boy, little by little, takes on a girl. So name of a girl, I assume, takes on a. Is it not a there? The boy, little by little. Is that just saying cut the name of a boy short and then put an A on the end for the girl's name? Not sure. What's this? Ready, first go next. Ready. Ready first is R. Let's go there. Ready, first, let's go next. Not sure about that one. This one over here. Get lean in this way. It's simple and effective. Oh yeah. Is that just an anagram of get lean? I think it is, isn't it? Not sure what it is though. Let's get the old pen and paper out yet again. Get lean. EEA. And I've got something E, something A, something. I'll get rid of an E and A. Glen. Elegant. It's simple and effective. Elegant. Okay, I'll go with that. Okay, we'll see. These subjects demand work in spasms. Spasms are ticks. Topics. Okay, yes. In danger. In the spin. Straight away. At the something. On the in danger. I don't think that's in the. I think that's another word. What's this say? They run away like Oriental runners. Okay. Easter. With long strides. Emus. Let's go and have a look at this one here, which I think was a anagram, wasn't it? Court. I've crossed out the anagram I wrote down earlier. So I've got Cruet Love. Okay, CRT, LV. And I've got UEOE. And all I've got rid of is the C and the T. But if I was to go with court, that leaves me LEVE, which doesn't really seem like it's likely. Little boy, okay, that's okay. Ready? First to go next would be next up, wouldn't it? Steady. Ready, steady. I think that's all that clue wants. They run away like also with long strides. Oh no, like Oriental runners. I don't know what Oriental runners means really. East tends. Take the R out of that. Runners with long strides though. This one straight away in danger. Straight away on the spot. I think that's on the spot, isn't it? I'm going to go with that being on the spot. Which I still haven't got a clue about this one. They run elopers. Is that eloper? Ah, Eastern right? Yeah, elopers. There we go. Nice. Oh, this must be Erica then, mustn't it? Eric. Little by little. I have no idea why that's Eric, but I think that's Erica. The boy. Little by little. Eric and Ernie. Eric Morecambe. I'm pretty sure. I think that's Erica. I'm going with that anyway. Okay, so we're kind of getting there. Irishman. Pat. Oh, Pat is an Irishman, isn't he? Disturbs the peace of these good and loyal subjects. Patriots. Pat riots, I suppose. Patriots. Oh, golly, hang on. There's no I in that. In a cruet, love, and it's a cocktail. Okay, that's interesting. That's completely blown me. I mean, Pat riots, I think, is right. I'd be fairly good about that. This one then. What's this? Gets a try. Gets a try in a scrimmage. Is that just anagram? Gets a try. Careful planning, which would be strategy. Hey, nice. Okay. Gosh, what's this then? The breaking of an oath by the adjudicators. Perjury, I suppose. Perjury. Oh, no, hang on. What's going on there? Is that perjury? Well, the adjudicators are the jury. An oath by the adjudicators. I don't quite get the per bit, but I think that is perjury. Which makes that quanthro, I suppose. Coin. And they spell cointro. Is that right? Yep. From that time on, about to be free from pretense. Sincere. Since. Yep. About is re. Hey, sincere. Good. Hey, look at that. Wow. Okay. Woohoo. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that all of that's right, but I think everything on the left side I'm very good on. Probably nutters is wrong, and that's holding me back, although I'm not sure what this word is here. I'm going to have to put that down actually. A, something T, something A, something I, something N. Gosh. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues. That one, Henry takes on A. I don't think that's right. I don't think food for blockheads. Nutters. I don't really like nutters. I might be surprised if it's right, but what it spells trouble is a what? Let's see if we can get this one. Henry's Hal as a takes on A, so there's an A. Master of the game is we will put header, wasn't it? Head, but it's not. I mean, hyena and heifer are the only two words I've kind of come up with there. And I don't think either of those is correct. This one, it spells trouble. To restrict worship. It spells trouble. To restrict worship. So that feels like I ought to be putting a word like pray in there. I don't think it is, but like praise to worship, isn't it? Aspraxia? Don't think so. What I'm doing with the IN, that has to be either an IEN or it could be a shun actually. Could be a shun, couldn't it? Okay, let's assume that's an ION. I don't know clearly. It spells trouble. To restrict. Could be a shun like that. Aversion, abrasion. Could be even a C, I suppose. There's a lot of things can go in there really. So originally I was thinking that was an A or an E. But actually I think an O is most likely. And it's probably going to be a shun or well, some kind of shun, either S or T. Which should really help me work out what the wordplay is trying to get to. It spells trouble is approbation. To restrict worship is adoration. I think adoration is a good word to put in there. To restrict is to ration. Trouble is ado. Yeah, I think so. Ado spells trouble. And a ration, okay. Ah, what's this? What is that? Food for blockheads. What are blockheads? There's not many things that go in there. Neo. New. Noodles. Okay. Oh, I'll put the A in there. Hal. There's good old Hal. I mean, a master. I would have thought a master is an MA, but Halma? I don't know what Halma is. Henry is Hal. So what letter? I mean, let's go through. B. Halia. See if there's any word I recognise here. Halter. Halua. Hammer. I mean, I would put MA as master, but I mean, wow. Whatever way I look at it, I'm still going, wow. I've done all this puzzle. It's amazing. It's a little bit frustrating not to have a clue what that one was though. Henry. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Let's have a look at these last three down here. Oh, I'm sure this is something, well, I wouldn't say sure. Something like this is choice and it picks off. Chooses. Choose. Picks. Picks off. Is that an... Picks off new. Growth. Choose. Just wondering if that's a sound like. Picks off. Picks up would be a sound like. Picks off. New. Don't think so. But, you can never tell, can you? Keep up support. Capstan. Maintain. Belfries. Keep up support is to prop. And this one, lack of approving sign in corners. In corners. Nooks. Nooks, no okays. Brilliant, keep up. Support. Keep up. So we have to go through on already. Was. Abstain. Abstain. Support. Keep up. Abstain. Abstain. Up. Russ. I mean, I've got... Yes. Keep up. O-U. This is really hard without a P. Okay, let's go through the ones it isn't going to be. ZX. C. Cuss. V. Vas. Keep up. Support. Disdain. Could be disdain? Don't think so. I just suddenly had a thought there. Mass, miss, moss. Assign, S. Abstain again, fitting in there nicely. Sustain, sustain. I think sustain is a good word for that. So, that just leaves me these last two. Gosh, what have I got? Picks off new growth. So what have I got? Something H, something O, something S. Gosh, assuming picks off new growth, and then I've got that one up there, which I've got no idea about. How am I going to? I don't even know how to attack this one really. Picks off is to WH. Whoops. Whoops. Picks off. Whoops. New growth. I don't think so. E hoops. Don't think so. Weeds. Okay. What's the thought? Throws. Throw is kind of it's kind of an anagram of growth, but it doesn't grow. Gotta think about that one a bit. IOP doesn't really P. Don't think so. Shoots. Shoots is the word, so it just leaves this one up here. Assuming the rest is right. Henry takes on a master of the game. And I just don't know what this game is. I mean, I would have to go with the fact that Henry is Hal, normally. And then, what is it? Hang on. I just don't know what game are we going for here? Hole, hill, hal. Well, it can only be a vowel in there, can't it? Hal, hell, Y, obviously. Hile, hull, hula, hoop, hoopla. Hula, hula hoop. Hill and hole. Hole. A master of the game. Howl. I've got no idea about that. I'm going to have to put an M in there, but there we go. Hey! Wow. I'm kind of sat here stunned because that was so hard in the beginning and then it slowly opened up and I would never have thought I'd get that done. Wow, I've just done a crossword from 1975 in 47 minutes from the Sunday Times. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go through these clues because that was kind of interesting. So elopers is the answer. Elopers run off to get married. Oriental is, I think, E. And runners with long strides are lopers. Fair enough. Smashed is an anagram of she's mad. Deranged is your anagram indicator, and ruined is smashed. Weave is to entwine. A new net says ENT. Anagram of net is ENT, so new is the anagram indicator. Beside port, so port is a type of wine. Food for blockheads, noodles, so double definition there. Yeah, you're a bit of an eat noodles and you're a blockhead eat your noodles. Queen Alexandra has a friend, which is a pal, and 1 is ace. And Alexandra Palace is the Alley Pally in North London. Yep. These subjects demand work in spasm. So these subjects are topics. Work is op, as in opus, and spasms are ticks. Thailand is an anagram of lad a hint. Disturbed is your anagram indicator, and out east, Thailand is out east. Irishman disturbs the peace, so Pat riots, and good and loyal subjects are patriots. Empty the cases is to unpack, and the United Nations is based in New York, so they are the UN pack, UN group. He isn't needed when changing. Okay, so light machine gun is a weapon, and that was an anagram of changing the helium, but we'd need to lose HE, so we need to lose the HE off of the or HE off of helium to get that. From that time on, is since. About is re, so I'm writing to you about a subject, about re, and to be free from pretense is to be sincere. Work again is an opus. Very large is OS for outsize, and a total is a sum, and an opossum is an animal. The breaking of an oath by the adjudicators. I mean, basically perjury is when you lie in court, is the breaking of an oath. By the adjudicators are the jury. By the you're paid by the day, paid per day, I think, that kind of thing, paid per week, paid per month. So by the, I think, is per, I think. Keep up, so we've got a double definition here of keep up and support. So if you keep up, then you are sustaining things, and support is to sustain as well. Elegant is an anagram of get lean. Your anagram indicator is this way, and it's simple and effective is elegant. Straight away is on the spot, and if you're in danger, you're on the spot. Slight about that. I think you're in a spot, but okay, fair enough. Now this one, the boy, little by little takes on a girl. Well, Eric is a boy, and if he takes on an A, then he becomes Erica. I don't understand what little by little is doing in that clue, if it's as easy as that. So ready, first go next. So yeah, ready, steady, go. So that's just the answer, steady. Take tanning is to sunbathe. So I think the misdirection there is tanning is normally, when you take a beating, when you're kind of, or whatever, caned or whipped or something. I don't know exactly, but in this case tanning is to sunbathe, which I did say first time I looked at it, strangely. It spells trouble. It spells trouble is a do, and to restrict is ration, and worship is adoration. I don't know what this is about. Henry is Hal, and a master is an MA. You get an MA of Master of the Arts. I don't know what Halma is, the game of Halma. And in fact, I'm just going to pause the video and go and find out. Okay, I'm back. I've just looked up what Halma is. Apparently Halma is a strategy board game invented in 1883 or 1884. It's like played on a 16 by 16 check board, so massive chess board, but there are versions, type board, but there are other versions in stars and things, I don't know. Anyway, strategy board game, bit like chess and checkers or whatever, or drafts or something like that, but don't quote me on that. Right, what do we got? Diana's is dies, I think. To move in some direction, you have a tendency to do something, so you move in a direction. And a swell, if something swells up, it distends. Where's the drink? Well, Cointreau is a drink. In a cruet, love. Okay, so we've got in a cruet and then O for love. That's the anagram, and it's a cocktail is your anagram indicator. Poor leg. So we've got leg getting broken is an anagram of leg in the middle of an eastern continent. So gosh, and analgesia causes no pain. What do we got? Gets a try is an anagram of strategy. In a scrimmage is telling you to anagram it, and careful planning is to have a strategy. What's this? Gains ground, but stops. Well, if you stop, you pull up. I get that. Gains ground pulls up. I'm not sure what's going up there. I'm not sure what that's about. Is that another double definition? Is it some clever gains pulls up? Ah, okay, gains. Yeah, if you're in a race and you pull up alongside the leader, then you've you've gained ground on them. So yeah, pulls up, I think. Right, sink is an anagram. Sink in disorder. So kins is an anagram of sink. Disorder is your anagram indicator. One chap is a man, and kinsman is a member of the family tree. Picks off. Okay, picks off is shoots. So you shoot someone, you pick them off, and a new growth is a shoot on a tree. Say. One ruined beyond recovery is a goner, and then put one in the time of King George. So the time of King George would be indicated by GR. And finally, lack of approving signs in corners. So corners are nooks, and there are no OKs in those corners. So there you go, 47, 41. Amazingly pleased to do that, especially when I've never heard of Halma and just trusted the wordplay. Managed to do that. Really pleased with that. I'm sure the compilers or the editors picked one of the easier crosswords there, but that's great. Thanks for watching. Apologies for the sound early on, which I think will be a bit duff, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that as well. Thanks.